thought after the meeting, the last meeting. Instead of using my dad as a subject, I'm going to use. I thought about this could be something big. What we can do is make the person at least 2.5 or 3 feet high. Okay. So and I thought about the skin tone color. The skin tone color has to be something like a green or blue or gray. Nothing like a red, yellow, or black or whatever. And making at least as many as we can, all scattered all over the town, doing whatever. Hanging up a wall, painting the wall, or fixing the electric pole in someone's store, or just scattered all over, like in the alleyways. And on his shirt or overalls, I'm going to draw it up or something. I'll have a little button. So if someone has a smartphone, they can go to his smartphone, capture that little button that has kind of a barcode. So give clues to go to another store or where he's at next. So they can force people to walk around town or walk in stores. And then if it starts out right here, other towns can order local Joes and then start broadcasting all over the country, so people will find out, oh, there's a local Joe in Mount Home or a local Joe in Lewis Ferry. Once people know more about local Joes, the more chances of people knowing or want to play the game. So, I mean, I'm going to try to make it kind of.
We wanted to have it be live shot.
Yeah. Yeah, and if you just read a newspaper,
so we can still do some of the ideas about
right.
Lights fires or similar stuff.
Right, and educate people.
So we have like a newspaper.
A newspaper or
that would do.
Something on his back, like a T-shirt, but write something. Well, if he's he's working on something, but he's helping out. He's helping the downtown look nice, and also he's being a little humorous and hiding or whatever. Like I said, if it's going to be small, it's better because you can make several instead for the price. And also, later on, if it gets really popular, you can make keychains out of it. You know, like collectibles. And you can be like, for instance, a painter or a carpenter or a auto guy. Yeah, it could be. You know, you can specifically design a local Joe to suit someone.
So you're talking about it being large enough, though, where you're going down the street. No.
Yeah, like I said, about 3 feet high. 3 or 4 feet high.
You maybe will want to stop and see what the heck's going on.
Yeah. Like I said,
only for the walking traffic.
Try to aim for, 5 at first, but try to get like 20 or 30, but all over town, basically, and clues. It can even be in a Walmart.
So it could go one up Air Base Road or one up American Legion, not just centered right in town.
Right.
Maybe around. Okay, good.
And each guy has a clue to go to the closest local Joe. Okay. And they have chances to walk around solving the problem, or like I say, you have a smartphone and they'll tell the history or how to help out local town or local businesses downtown.
You still have to have the alternative for the most of the community that doesn't have a smartphone.
Well, yeah, I know that too, but also
the little button. Are not smart enough for a smartphone.
The little button or a website. On the website you'll have a code. So if you go to downtownlocaljoe.com, and on Joe's little button, we'll have that the barcode, and then maybe a number like B2912, so if someone has something to write on, they can check it out.
And we were talking about these ideas on here of the did you know kind of things. What your money goes for if you're spending it here.
Yeah, and I like some of them.
There's some great ones on here. Debbie had found these when she was going through something. Every time you shop in Mountain Home, 3 cents of your dollar goes to your city government. Do you want your firemen to be there? Yes.
I mean, that's a good, it truly
Those
is
are-
a good point. is-
Well, people don't realize that.
Yeah,
You don't think
I didn't
that when you're
realize
in
it.
Paul's or when you're renting a
No, they just
video.
think it's retail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Retail, they don't.
Well,
really.
and I don't think they realize how much money people put into the fundraising for everything, I mean, schools and everything around.
Well, and that's where local Joe can have these whatever's on him.
I like that, I
We still have talked about the murals, if we figure out some other vacant storefronts to do the why, you know, why tent top reasons or whatever. Can you come up with a example?
A local Joe? Yeah, it's all in my head. I've been doing other things. I've been trying to, my other business is
Yeah.
picking up, but, yeah.
Instead of your free business.
But I'm excited because I can see this blowing
A
up.
sample and a cost for next meeting.
Yeah, yeah, and I'll make I'll make one or two, and if you
Just
like
do
it,
that.
like we'll just put it right out on the street. Let's go from there, and I'll use a good signboard.
Is this something
Have
we could
Paul's, you go on
copyright?
lumber,
You
you
know,
go to
Yeah.
that's our
Hayes, you
idea.
go to
And that
Hammond
way,
Insurance.
if Local Joe
Yeah.
did
You know,
make the
you
Boise
can be in
goes
front of
out to their
yours.
Yeah.
store, say, hey, you want to be a part of this?
So you gotta
Let's
figure
give
out
you this much.
how
Right.
to,
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
how to make
And
you
then
Uh,
that way you
license
can bring the
that
money
you
back
move.
here.
Yeah.
License it, yeah.
Then we can put that money into projects
And
from
if we
here.
get like a little shop that actually
Yeah.
makes local Joe's signs
Right.
or people, I mean, we can get at least 1 or 2 people working under there. And what we'll try to do is make a business down here for local Joe. So it helps out downtown.
Right.
So we can license out the local Joe logo and copy trade. And it's going to have its own web page, Facebook. So when on Facebook, someone can say, hey, I found local Joe. How many did you find? I found only 15. Well, there's 32 in Mount Home.
A different form of geocaching, right?
Yeah, exactly. And that'll be for tourism. And also to educate people. So when people are actually walking by and then they see local Joe and they see a little thing, they say, what's this?
Okay, so those
Curiosity.
other ideas, you're writing all those down, right?
Oh yeah, I have it on my computer. I mean, the ideas for local Joe.
Yeah, and all the other things you just said.
There is a localjoe.com, so that's the reason why I wanted downtown localjoe.com. I already looked into it.
Where would we, so he'd be his own,
His own
His
webpage,
own, yeah.
his own Facebook, maybe a Twitter.
Oh, the Twitter
Who's
would be
gonna
fun.
maintain Facebook and Twitter?
It does itself. Once it's set up, people can it'd be a fan page. That's what it'll be. And once it's on, people will download it on their computers, or we can actually get local Joe on a lot of the hotels over there.
And me too.
No, it's really simple for Facebook. It's really simple. Once you get set up, it's on its own.
Well, it does, and I can see where Twitter would be on its own. I mean, I don't understand, I mean, I'm not on Twitter, I don't, but I
Yeah.
can see where once it's established, I mean, people just make their comments, do their thing.
Yeah,
and
it's the
back
same
and
thing
forth.
as Facebook.
but we'd have
But it's all
tie it to
tie it to
Shopping
people-
local.
Right.
into
Get
the
away from saying
stores,
shop local,
whatever,
we're
yeah.
calling it something
The
else.
banks, the,
Yeah. Just
Support
anything.
local. We don't
Yeah.
want to
Get your
say
hair
shop
cut.
local because
No.
that's an old phrase.
It doesn't work.
And it's not just shopping, it's participating.
Yeah.
Not everybody has something to
And
buy,
this-
they have services to
And
buy.
having this education to go along with it, and talks about the participation and how.
we gotta figure out how to tie it all together.
Well, no, that'll be, I mean, we'll have a little paragraph. What's local Joe? What he's doing, he's trying to help the downtown businesses and also help the small towns out. And there's a lot of small towns out there, and they're in the same fields we are.
But, and I would really just assume if this is gonna go and it flows somewhere, keep it here for at least the first several years.
Yeah, I'll
Just
keep
that
it.
it's unique.
Yeah,
You know, when we go to the tourism conference, we can say, oh, we have our local Joe to everyone else, but we're not gonna offer, you can have our local Joe too. I mean, we want it to be unique that someone says, hey, did you hear what Mountain Home's doing?
yeah. We'll be a
Not
sample.
Lewiston or